From your startup screen, click on Open and browse to Chapter 7 and open the file Chapter 7 Spaces and Zones Modifying. We've already had a look at what we can do with space separation lines. Now I just want to explore what we can do to modify spaces. Here, if I select a particular space, we can see its constraints and some of its design criteria. The spaces that were created after running the space naming utility will still have their automatic name. So I can come back to the add-ins, click on External Tools and Space Naming Utility, and run this again. Here you can see that the space names have been updated to be appended with a number where there are two spaces occupying the same room. What happens though if I want to modify lots of spaces all at the same time? This is what schedules are for. If I scroll down in the project browser until I find my space schedule, let's open that. Here we have a space schedule and it has a few parameters. Let's look at the fields that are available. And in particular, I'm interested in the lighting calculation work plane. Let's add that to my list and click on OK. Here you can see that the lighting calculation work plane is 762 millimeters from the level that the space operates. I want to change this to 750. I don't want to change them all individually. What I can do here is go to the sorting and grouping. Under sorting and grouping, I'm going to select Sort by Lighting Calculation Work Plane. And I'm also going to uncheck Itemize Every Instance. Clicking on OK should display two rows. The one row that I've just changed and the other common row. You can see where there's common data in here. Data doesn't actually appear in the cell. So let's change that to 750 and press Enter. You can see that I have one row in my schedule. What this has done is it's applied that same piece of data to every single space. Let's remove that sort by and itemize every instance. You can see the lighting calculation work plane is now 750 for every single space. All I had to do was type it in once. If I close this view and look at my floor plan and select one of the spaces, you'll see the lighting calculation work plane has been set to 750. We will be looking at schedules in more detail later in the DVD.